Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Turkey in the name of the Tsar. Let's continue on from last left off. So, we are trying to get some military factories up and running. I don't know when. I mean, we can start. These are 35-day focuses, so we could probably get this done very, very fast. The old Caliph. The Nationalist Party. The power gain goes up. I mean, but they're basically the same. The Guardian Council just sounds very, like... I mean, that sounds cool. Do we need both? Yes, we do. So it's still going to take about 130 days. Actually, just over 100 days. My math apparently doesn't work properly. So, let's see. It's 1937. Let us research. We probably need motorized divisions, but I don't know if we're going to get them right away. Let's get the artillery, because we do have a bunch of those. As well as getting... Let's go for superior firepower. So attack plus 20%. That seems fine to me. I probably at some point should really look more in depth into which of those is actually very good and which one are basically bad. Are you the only guy that actually has a gun? You are. I'm just gonna make it to like a regular infantry division if that's fine with you. Yeah, just get rid of this. It's not. No reason to have it even there. So I mean, it's gonna take a while for our troops to reinforce. I keep actually like escaping. I don't know why I'm doing that. So what is everybody else doing right now? A war with Afghanistan. Excuse me? That is rightfully my territory at some point down here, the graveyard. Demand Islamic. Just attack all of Russia. Fantastic. Claim the Holy Land, Mesopotamian oil. Like, who made this focus tree? Because it's extremely, it gives you so many resources that you can basically be self-sufficient forever, which is insanity. So let's go revive the Caliphate, get some nationalist support in our country. Well, Afghanistan, how strong are you? 6 to 12 divisions. I mean, you probably are just going to win very easily. Satellite state. Anybody doing anything? Okay, so France is going to join the Allies. I mean, that's... I was going to say that's fine. It's not great for us, of course. If we're going to want to take over Syria and Egypt and stuff. Because it would have been better to fight them individually, but I don't think that's... Apparently, that's not in the cards anymore. So, Afghanistan's at war with Russia. Give refuge to Italian scientist. Ability goes down. Colonel autocrats. Well, why would I be giving refuge to them? You know what? Sure, why not? We'll see what it does. Maybe we'll get like a research bonus. I'm not too sure. The French and Britain has announced an alliance. Not a huge surprise. It looks like that might not have done anything at all. Hindenburg disaster has crashed. The return of the king, the government of the Spanish Republic has failed the people of Spain. The king has taken back control. Okay. Juan III. Let's get some certification. Yeah, you're now all just part of the Allies. So the Allies are getting quite strong. It's not a huge surprise. Is the war going to be... Like, I'm looking at, like, what is going to be World War II? Is it going to be between the Allies and the Russians? Is it going to be between the Allies, Germany, and Russia? Because right now, I just don't know where the conflict is going to arrive. So Southern Commune did just annex, what is it, Wattenberg? Baden-Württemberg. They have grown a little bit stronger. Russian efficiency cap going up would also be nice, so let's get that researched. Manpower is still quite low. But minority partisans, we can get rid of that when we get down to here, which is a little bit away. Recruit population 2%, stability plus 5%, or good defense. I mean, that's really bad. Prussia integrates Nürnberg. That's fine. Do these make any difference? No, we need someone who, we need someone who has complete power. So we're gonna reinvite the old Caliph. Mostly just because Islamic nationalism is significantly better than religious law. Okay, so France has just given more tier to the communes. We got the North German Confederation to the north, led by Wilhelm over here, with a little bit of Saxony, you know, having a little faction here. So they're going to get a 5-year plan. They are going to invade them, I guess, at some point. We shall see. I mean, there's going to be, like, somewhere between the two, and I'm putting my bets on the North German Confederation. I don't know if I can ally them at some point. It would be nice if I could. But right now, apparently we just got a ton of civilian factories. Oh, wait, no, it's because we finished building whatever we were building before. So again, we're going to build like a handful more. Just 4 more civilian factories, and then we'll more or less focus on some civilian stuff. Amelia Earhart has disappeared. A sad day for everybody. Again, I'm not really building aircraft right now. We're a little bit ahead of time, so I'm not going to research you quite yet. Extraction 2 isn't even important, because apparently in our focus tree, it just gives us all the resources that we would ever need. You know, so let's get them motorized. We're going to need them at some point anyways. So might as well get that research now while I'm not too sure what to research at all. Apparently we're collectivists. Daily, yeah, basically there's no support for democracy at all. The nationalists have a little bit more support, and I believe they should get in charge once you're here. So today, the Turkish government has re-invited Abdulaziz II to reclaim the throne of the 30th Caliph of the Ottoman Empire. Are we now noticing the Ottoman Empire? Apparently we are. We got a cool new flag. Many consider to be a moderate and a patron of the arts, but many of the nations still fear the rise of Turkey as a superpower. Excellent. Russia has sporadically started to reach out to the Balkan nations of Bulgaria and Greece in order to prepare them against the Ottoman incursion. How dare you? And Serbia is talking about reunification with who? I'm guessing just making Yugoslavia. Islamic nationalism for an extra 2% population would be very nice. Russia, do not invite anybody to these regions, please and thank you. Where's Tarbistan? Russia's just annexing everywhere that we would want to lay claim. Extremely rude of them. I can give refuge to German sciences. You know what? Sure. I don't know what this does, and it really seems like it does nothing, but it might in the future. Fight unemployment. Everybody here will soon become part of my country. Even if they're not going to be big fans of it, they will learn to be happy with the situation. So Greece right now, a decent-sized army. Bulgaria is pretty decent-sized. Iraq would still be really nice to take. And they can just immediately attack me. The Balkan plan. It's very strange how quickly they can just take over the world. So, I mean, we're probably going to have to worry about the Russians. I don't know what their plan is. The Russians going to run Iran. Not a huge surprise. We got superior firepower. I mean, apparently I think we need to be boosting our military, because if Russia is just going to invade everyone around it, we're going to have some problems. 200 days. Anything I research like relatively fast? Support. We don't have support equipment researched. That's just embarrassing. The Russian expansion into Persia. The Russian government has announced its ambition to reclaim regions of southern Azerbaijan from the Persians. Just stop doing all of this nonsense. Weekly war support goes up. We're already at 66%, but we might actually want to get that ticking up in the right direction regardless. Russia, why are you being so aggressive? Like, Britain, you need to contain the Russians. This whole great game thing that's supposed to be happening, it's clearly going in the favor of the Russians. Like, it's not even a question about that. So you'll be done very soon. Maybe we do just, I mean, Persia, Damascus. Why would you give me the 2 hard ones first? We might want those land forts, actually. I mean, I could ally Greece and Turkey, but Where's the fun in that? Division defense 10% would probably be useful. The Anschluss of Saxony. So we can take that. Do we go for jihad? Like, what's more important? 2 civilian factories. You know what? Let's just get 3 divisions right away. It's still going to take a handful of days. But Russia is being what some might call a jerk. I'm actually going to put you guys both under one army, put you on the border with the Russians right now. Because, you know, Damascus and Iraq, they can just kind of stay down there for a while. And not worry too much about it. So, let's start getting better infantry equipment. And I guess you're going to push your way like that. Do you have enough troops to cover this entire border? It looks like the answer to that question is yes. So that's good, at least for us. And this is very mountainous, so it should be a defensible position. And power's still bad, but it should be starting to tick up now that we've got the Islamic nationalism. And where's the other one that gave us, yeah, over here, live off the land is another 2% recruit population. So Afghanistan, are you getting volunteers? The answer to the question is no. I could have probably sent them. No, we need 3 divisions, so never mind. I couldn't send them volunteers, even if I wanted to. It would have been an impossibility. Apparently, infantry equipment situation has been solved, which is nice. You're gonna put some more stuff into total artillery and anti-air as soon as they're ready to go. Get some more military factories up as soon as we can. So are you guys in like a faction? Are you gonna solve the Bosnian issue? I don't know what these guys. I don't know what their plan is really. Franco, but like just declare war on Russia. That's what needs to happen. So Iran's been annexed actually before Afghanistan, which is not a huge surprise. Afghanistan again very mountainous. So it's probably very hard to push your way through. So let us go for. Not the military police, not maintenance companies. Let's go for recon companies. And also start building some support equipment, because it's amazing that we didn't even have that researched when we started. But the Russian army is just so big. They have like 130 divisions roughly, and it's only like 1937. Also, this is only episode. This is like episode 2. And we're already almost in 1930. We'll get in 1938, but by the time episode 2 rolls around, I have no idea how this mod runs so fast. That's surprising. So China's joined China United Fronts. Japan's declared war on Qingdai. Yeah, they're just basically Japan has invaded here. Are you puppet? Yes, you are. So you're probably going to get involved as well. So of course, Iran, puppet state underneath the Russians. Not fantastic for us. But I'm assuming you probably don't have any troops. The answer to the question is no, you don't. I mean, you made your borders look like a complete disaster. Like, what is this? At least take this state. I mean, or take these two. It'd look a little bit better if you did that. So let's get our 3 divisions. I mean, also getting the 4 military factories as well would be quite nice. I think we really just need to improve the military ASAP. And maybe go up to... no, we don't need to go to extensive quite yet. Don't need any of you guys right now. Screen attack. Let's get the defensive guy. Because I think we're going to be on the defensive more early on. And hopefully expand more aggressively afterwards. Yeah, so we are nationalist. Everybody loves the House of Osman. Or Osman. Finalize unification talks. I'm guessing China, or not China, Serbia and Croatia will become one country very soon. You guys are going to be going to war very soon. Did anybody win who won the presidency here? I guess the Liberals did. So what can the Liberals do? They have these 2 trees open to them. So, end of the 1932 Depression. Honor of the Confederacy, but they gotta be autocrats for that. So it looks like... Okay, now they're gonna expand the federal government. Like, who can they attack? Can they basically just attack anybody they want? They should attack the Russians, because it would be nice if anybody was at war with Russia. Because apparently they only need, what, like 3 more focuses so they can actually attack me? German threat. I mean, the mod's called In the Name of the Tsar. So it's not a huge surprise that Russia's very powerful. I just didn't expect them to be this powerful. Okay, now you're doing war with Prussia. So who's going to win this war? 19 to 42 divisions. Probably North German Confederation, like, very easily. Southern Commune has not prepared for that war whatsoever. Yes, we've got improved infantry equipment. Getting the next level of guns, I mean, it's a year ahead of time. Well, okay, well, a quick look. Is there anything better than that? Probably these things down here. Signal Company? For more organization. But also means we're going to need to start building trucks. And probably going to need to start building something else. You know, let's also get the planes building as well. You know, once they're ready to go. Of course, we would need a lot of military factories for this. We only have 6. Which is not great. We are stockpiling up a decent amount of infantry equipment. Another 9 divisions to that. There we go. So our troops more or less are pretty well equipped. They do need their artillery and they do need the anti-air stuff still. Because I'm assuming your air force is very large. We literally do not have a single plane in our country. I have no idea how we don't even have a single plane. We got a few more days until the Mali militias are ready to go. Germany is now at war with itself. And I'm assuming it's going to be very, very one-sided. The North German Confederation probably just going to kick their ass. And that'll be that. So we got 1, 2, and we're going to put you on this border for here. Where's the other guy? Why are you up in this territory? I have no idea. Are these guys any good, or are they also... They're actually worse. They're actually awful. Fantastic. And I don't think I can modify these at all. Oh, no, I can, but... I'm just going to immediately change over to the good troops. Because the militia is awful. Motorized division, I mean, we're not going to build any of those guys quite yet. Let's get those 4 military factories. And more or less everything seems like it's going okay. I mean, it could be going better, it could be going worse. We can't upgrade some of our generals, so let's go for organization. You can't do anything. Can one of you get infantry expert? You guerrilla expert. Entrenchment speed, you know what? That's actually not bad. So there we go. All said and done. Promises of peace, improved working conditions. I don't think any of those are really necessary for us right now. Let's train more mountaineer troops because they're generally important. Train up 2 cavalry, and then I will build up like 3 motorized divisions. And of course, I'm going to make them actually useful. So they're going to be very expensive to build, but, you know, it's fine. It's probably going to take a while to get deployed anyways. And my signal company's ready to go. They will be ready in 54 days. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Now, enjoy, thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.